Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update. And this is for October 16th through October 23rd. Of course, these are timeless too. So whenever you come across these, if your intuition brought you here, I'd still watch the video because obviously it brought you here for a reason, right? But if you are watching this during that period, woohoo! October 18th, Mercury is officially out of its post shadow and direct and moving forward. So we should see some more fluidity in our communication and also in our electronics and different things like that. So we had a wonderful journey through that, but we're ready for it to be going forward for sure. Now, Pluto is still in its post shadow. So we have that death and rebirth and transformational energy still going on that we're reflecting on what we learned during the Pluto period. If you want to check out a video from a couple weeks ago that actually had to do with what we learned during the Pluto retrograde. And then Saturn is now going to be going out of its retrograde into its post shadow on October 23rd. So if you aren't familiar with those words, before a planet goes retrograde, where Earth, kind of moves where it appears, a planet is going in reverse, it goes into a pre-shadow period where it starts to slow and it starts to head towards moving backwards in degrees in comparison to Earth. And then it goes into its retrograde where it's really the strong energy of it. You start to feel it in the pre-shadow, but the retrograde is when the energy is the strongest, turning us inward with whatever planet it is to reflect on things. And then when it starts to slow the backward move and start headed back to where it's going to go direct, that's called the post-shadow period. And that's the period where we do the reflection on what we learned as we went through the retrograde for that planet. So Saturn, of course, is all about challenging our beliefs about life, and it kind of rattles our cage and, what's going on? What is this? Does this belief really fit in anymore for you? And that type of thing. So we've got both Pluto and Saturn, death and rebirth, and challenging our beliefs, all in post-shadow, all in this reflective period that starts up. So it's kind of like, questioning huge beliefs in our lives during this period. Our cage was rattled during the Pluto and Saturn retrogrades, and now we're reflecting on, okay, what was rattled and what are we going to do with that information? It's like, is the world ready for unorganized religion? Is it shaking it up? Are we ready to return where unconditional love is our core belief instead of all the rules and everything that we put around love? So a very beautiful reflection period. So for this video, we're going to be asking Creator and Spirit, what inner revelation did Saturn shake out of its retrograde? And then also Saturn is great because it not only is a taskmaster. If you do the work and question your beliefs and the old ways of doing things, there's also a reward that comes with it. So in addition to what inner revelation did it shake out, we're also going to ask what reward is coming. So we'll see what Spirit has to say. Of course, we are going to pull cards for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to start into yours right now. All right, Geminis, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Into the Lonely Woods deck, and all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below, so if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. All right. So we will use this deck just to dive into that inner revelation. What did Saturn bring to you during its retrograde? All right, so for all our Geminis, what would you like them to know, please? All right, that is Z1, and you have a time for healing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card here. And that is card number 16. We'll put that, actually, we're putting these down here. Let's put that right there. And let's see what message comes with this one for you. It says, at times, amidst the travails of the world, we find ourselves keening for the soft touch of the healer, of one who knows the right way to bring back to life the dimming light within our souls. The healer's touch may feel far from you, but if you take a moment and allow the ancient ones to come to you, you will feel a tender hand upon your brow, offering you the energy of the universe. Allow yourself to be restored by this ancient form of blessing and healing, even if human hands are far away right now. Imagine. Close those weary eyes. Know the ancient ones are with you, and let them reweave the fibers of light that make you into the being of radiance you so truly are. Wow, I love that for you. So obviously during this retrograde of Saturn, you were turned inward along with everyone else in the world, with all these retrogrades that were happening all at the same time, and really looking into what was dim in your light, allowing information to come, allowing healing to come, allowing this intelligence, this wisdom to really show you what it was. We, of course, will dig in deeper here, and we're going to look into the Oracle of the Unicorns to understand more about what this healing was about, what area of your life possibly, and what reward is coming from you doing that inner work. So let's take a look here. So for our Geminis, what else would you like them to know, please? For our Geminis. Okay. Nope. A lot of energy, though. All right. All right. So it is going to be this one right here. And you have, yeah, beautiful sanctuary. Almost the same color here. Beautiful, beautiful. And it says, take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on retreat. So sanctuary is definitely what you went into here. You went into this inner temple and just really, and I don't blame you with everything that goes on in the stormy, chaotic outside world right now. It's a sanctuary, like the high priestess does in the tarot, which we'll take a look at in a sec. She withdraws out from the world and goes into her high temple where she can go behind the veils, does her inner healing, finding information, finding out what is going on. So, and it says your soul is craving time away from the noise and distraction of this busy world so you can hear your inner guidance and feel at peace. This wise unicorn is telling you it is time to withdraw. This could mean spending more time in meditation each morning to set positive energies for your day. It may mean going on a silent retreat or finding a quiet place in nature for a day or weekend. It could be that you need to spend less time socializing and more time listening to the whispers of your heart. You may have just ended a relationship, and rather than rushing out to find a new partner, you're being invited to be single for a while. Your conscious mind wants you to do things and be with people so it can stay busy and feel safe. It will try to convince you that you are missing out or you won't get things done. However, there is magic in silence and solitude. It gives you space to slow down, reconnect, breathe deeply, and get grounded. Sanctuary helps you gain clarity on what your next steps are, beyond everyone else's opinions of what you should be doing. It can connect you with the divine guidance and help you receive inspired ideas that will help you move forward. So take time out to create this sanctuary around you and enjoy a period of peace and quiet. Love it. It works so well together here. They're just perfect. So it definitely It's the hermit's journey too, right? The hermit and the high priestess, and even the hanged man. It's all about withdrawing and seeing things from a different perspective, allowing yourself rest and reflection. We're also going to use these Tarot of Dragons, and then we'll pull a fortune cookie for you as well. So let's take a look and see what Creator and Spirit want all of you Geminis to know about this sanctuary and taking this time out to heal and regenerate, recharge. All right, so what else for our Geminis, please? What else would you like them to know? Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Got the 10 of Swords, endings and new beginnings. We'll talk about that in a sec, though. And they do want to these 3, and also the one from the bottom. Okay. Get these all scooched out here. All right, we will start with the 10 of Swords. So swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And the 10 of Swords, basically shows how exhausted you are. You're almost feeling dead, like these bones, because these are all the expectations that you've been trying to live up to in the outside world. A lot of mental work, which being an air sign makes sense. But it's endings and new beginnings, very much exhaustion card, because you've been trying to do so much and live up to so many people's desires and wants for you and for themselves and society and blah, 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 blah. So many expectations of the shoulds and the supposed tos and the need tos, the have tos and the musts. It exhausts all of us. And so this is your pulling back from all that and reflecting on those things. And you have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Ace of Cups is a gift. It's the chalice. It's the Holy Grail. It's the unconditional love from above, the higher realms. Nothing you can do to lose it. Nothing you can do to gain any more of it. You have 100% of it. It's eternal and it is yours. And it's allowing you to come to this place where you become a chalice, where you can sit back and allow this unconditional love energy to flow down, fill you up, and then overflow. You're not giving all of your life essence away where you're exhausted. People get the overflow that comes out of your life. You get to be full. You get to be whole. You get to be energized and not like a pile of bones, feeling like a pile of bones. Because, this Ace of Swords in the middle that they're showing here, it allows you to connect to the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love, and allows you to cut away these thoughts and these beliefs that are rooted in the fear of losing conditional love of the human realm, and lets you slice those away and cut them away. And that's what you're doing during the sanctuary, right? Yeah. And you have the 3 of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. And the 3 of Wands basically is with new information that you glean here during this sanctuary and this taking time alone to heal. You realize that the direction that you were taking in your life and where you were investing your energy, that you're switching it. You're moving it up and altering your course. So you might have been going this way and this is how you were going to head. But now with the new information, you're like, and you're going to go this way instead. So it may not be a huge, drastic, huge change, but it is an alteration of your course, inspired by this and really sparking this week. Yeah, because you have the 9 of Wands. So you're definitely taking your energy into your own hands. These blocks that have been keeping you from moving forward before, you're realizing that a lot of it had to do with your own thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets, all these things that you were trying to live up to. And now you're removing a block and you're able to move forward in a different direction, which is where this 3 of Wands is coming in, because there was something that was blocking you from going this direction. That's why you felt you had to go this direction. But now that you see the power of removing the block, now you're moving through that and heading in that direction. Page of Pentacles. So Pentacles is your outside world. Pages is about new opportunities unfolding in your outside world. So where these expectations and those blocks kept you from going, now you are seeing opportunities where before you didn't have answers, you didn't have solutions to things. Now you're going to have multiple ones that you're going to have to choose from. It's moving to this whole new level with it. And I love how this is unfolding out in there for you. Because in addition to that, it's also you're moving up to a new level in how you feel about your worth and how it relates to the outside world. So all this is building and taking you in these directions. You know, the Ten of Swords has, when we have a viewpoint of it has to happen, this is the only way it can happen, we miss the opportunities that are out here. And the more you expand your viewpoint, then, oh, look, you see all these ways of doing things that you wouldn't have seen it before because you're so attached to specific ways and specific outcomes with those swords. But I see with this healing and this reflection, this silence, this taking time away, allows you to see things more clearly and more truly. And then you have the Page of Swords. So new thoughts, new beliefs, new ideas. So definitely all this newness coming in here makes total sense because now you're not limiting your mind. You're not limiting the ways that you can do things. So you do get new communication, both in the outside world, new mental communication, new ideas, ideas just dropping out of nowhere into your head. So you are definitely on this new inspired path to do things after your rest, because during this time is when you get your ideas, you get the clarity on what you want to do and how you want to move forward. But it all starts with taking the step away, really getting quiet, getting away from things. If you can get out into nature, if you can get away from things, and even out of town or whatever you can, whatever it takes for you to get into this quiet space where you're not hearing all the blah, 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 blah from the outside world, do that, because that's where you're going to find such wonderful release of these blocks and these wonderful new ideas and communications coming in too. Now let's take a look here. Your final card is going to be a fortune cookie here, so we'll take a look and see what the final message from Creator and Spirit for all you Geminis for this week are. Okay. And there's jealousy. Jealousy is coming in here. And it says, watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. So I really feel that part of the message is the one that resonates, because I just literally said that. But also with these new plans and stuff, I kind of feel like keeping them to yourself for a little bit is important, because I feel like keeping them within yourself, and as you're developing them, you're not allowing other people's expectations to kind of come in, because there will be jealousy, there will be fears, there will be other people saying, well, why are you doing it that way? You know, all that kind of stuff. And I kind of feel like keeping it to yourself, just need to know basis for individuals is key here as well for you. So I love this for you. So Geminis, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you get access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an all option. If you select that, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on my channel, as well as when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. I know I've started going live every single day, Sunday through Friday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Saturdays, I do bump it back an hour, ahead an hour, or back an hour, 8 p.m., because I also go on Instagram at 5 p.m. on Saturdays for live readings. And then back on YouTube on Friday and Saturday mornings, I go 11 a.m. and Sundays 10 a.m. So if you haven't stopped by to say hello and check it out, I'd love to see you. Also, when you're doing all those things I mentioned, it helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in specific, special, abundant, wonderful ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy. It does want to share the videos on my channel automatically with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, all you Geminis, as you go throughout this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, though, you hang in there and you take care.